Hello, Greg Jones, going through our 3-3-3 recap defense of alignments to formations. So we're going to talk about one of everybody's favorites here, the spread. All right, this is one of our favorite formations to defend out of this defense, and the reason being why is we may play 3 spread teams in a row, and each week we're going to give you a different look because this defense allows you to build that many different things into it and give that many different looks. Okay, but so again, without knowing what the team you're playing against is doing out of this, it's hard for me to say, hey, this is what we would do. So I'm just giving you the skeleton. Obviously, you're going to make adjustments from there and go from there. All right, so again, going back through all the coverages, because we talked about this during the coverage page, you can be running quarters over here. You can be running 2 read over there. You can be running man, or you can be going roll 3 on action. So we're going to kind of go through some of that a little bit. And the reason, again, that I'm trying to pull these up different so you can see is giving you a different look, a different perspective, and being able to draw on these because you're not able to draw them when they're in presenter's view. All right, but going through this, just say, let's go talk zone read first, okay? So zone read, everybody's zoning this way, okay? And they're going to mesh here, reading this defensive end and come off. If they're a triple off of it, one of these 2 guys are going to sit and be the pitch, the other one's going to go block. The nice thing about this is, again, doing whatever you want to do because you can basically, like I talked about before, you're playing with this double mic type deal here where the star is in here, okay? Where you got this star, again, back to who you're playing, all right? Is the tailback the best one? Does the quarterback just run it every now and then? Or is he truly a dual threat kid where the quarterback runs it as much as the tailback and he's good at it? These are all things that you've got to go through and process when you're going up what you're going to do that week, all right? So week after week after week, you're not going to see the same things out of the same formation. Are they getting in this to throw the ball? Are they getting in this to run the ball? Those are all questions that you and your staff are going to go through. All right, but with us just talking zone read, once this guy comes across, there's your backside dive player. All right, because your nose, depending on whether you're slant strong, slant weak, or you're stuffing him, he's going to eat one of these 2 A gaps. All right, this end, one of the things we like to do is, we can X this and send him in, or we can go over here, and if he feels like he's getting based, boom, he's going to get back and fight and squeeze that thing so he doesn't give up a running lane here, okay, inside there. So we're going to shut down the A and we're going to shut down the B to the side that the zone is going. So you got to bounce that thing, all right? So that's our objective number 1. Number 2, for this thing to cut back and go back out the door, this guy going down and this guy, and he tracks, he's the one that takes all that away. All right, so now, again, once they cross face here, all right, and they go into mesh mode and that tailback comes across that quarterback, does the mic read the tailback or does he read the quarterback? That's up to you that week. Which one's better? Which one's better for you, the mic or the star? But we're going to put one on one and one on the other. So when he comes across, if the mic takes the tailback, the star now is going to take the quarterback if he's a running quarterback. If he's not a running quarterback, we're not going to commit 2 guys to him. We already got 1 guy committed to him, the Sam. The Sam is a quarterback player coming off this mesh. He's a quarterback player. Coverage-wise, you're going to do different stuff here, whether you can be in 2 read or you're going to roll 3 on action. So if action comes here and he takes off, this guy's going to come down, this guy's going to go in the middle, and then you got your hold and fold player back over here. So there's different things you can do to take care of the pitch, all right, and this. Now, if the quarterback's really good and he's a dual threat guy, boom, he's going to take him and we're going. So we're going to be +1 there. All right, coming out this way, you got this guy's playing the tailback, 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 and this guy's playing the tailback. And if it bounces way out there, depending on what coverage we're in, you're going to get extra help from either the corner or the robber. So those are different things we can do off of that. All right, so just trying to give you without going into, well, what if they do this? Then me being able, without you being here to ask the questions. That's why sometimes it's better at the clinics because you can see. So hopefully I'll see you on the clinic circuit. But again, this is just a skeleton. Okay? So let's watch some film. Maybe in this film you'll be able to see different things and some of your questions will get answered. All right, here we go. All right, spread. All right, he's on fake. All right, so we're in cover 2 down here at the bottom, our 2 read. So as soon as we get a bubble, boom, he's bubble. Whoa, baby. As soon as we get a bubble, all right, he's jumping the bubble. All right, safety's over the top, just like everybody else does in cover 2. Frees him up to play the run. Boom. Dropping. Nobody's there. Get in and make a play. All right, you can see down and distance, you can do different things. You can back this guy up depending on the down and distance. Now you got a middle of the field rat. There's a rat in the middle of the field jumping any crossers. There he is jumping the crossing route. It's not there. All right, here we go, spread again. All right. Motion to empty, so we'll go over that later when we do our empty formations. All right, here's you an example of playing the option off of this. Okay, again, zone read, boom. There's your guy coming down on the tailback. And again, we had a linebacker get injured on this game here. There's our mighty linebacker coming through. He's reading tell. There he is, fitting and making plays. All right, spread again. Have my defensive staff cut this up. We got some in here that's not spread. All right, so spread again. All right, so again, boom, out. Setting in cover 2 up top, so he's taping it out. Okay, you got a guy robbing right here. Hook curl, get your eyes settled, linebacker. And remember what I said? Remember I told you earlier about the Sam linebacker. The better he is, the more stuff you can do with him. Okay, so as soon as he sees 2 go out, his eyes should go to 1. Our Sam linebacker's pretty good in coverage. All right, so boom, eyes out, look at him, find 1. If a guy's out, a guy's in. He settles under number 1. There's your middle of the field rat. All right, playing that cover 2 right there. Boom, get yourself a pick. All right, down here at the bottom. All right, let's see, going through this. Boom, cover 2 again. Boom, got him out. He's ready to set on the out. He's ready to take 1. Then you got a guy in the middle of the field. So again, like I said, there's a ton of things you can do to give different looks. All right, again, here's your DN. What this is, well, he crossed his face there. So, boom, he should have been down here. But here's your guy tracking to take. And then you got here's your guy playing outside leverage here. So it's like anytime you play option, it's the same thing. Again, though, like we talked about moving, trying to go back to that play. Well, won't go back. When you start moving these guys around, that's why I said, to me, it's better to start them in the 5 and then move them, because if you line him up in here, he knows that's this down block. Watch him cross this guy's face. Stems late and goes. He don't even get touched. Right? So again, for high school kids, it just causes confusion on who they're supposed to block and who they're reacting to. All right? All right, our nose here is in a stuff. So he's stuffing. Again, now he's working here. Working, boom. So this is the pinch stunt I told you earlier. Pinching, pinching. So that is spread. All right, that's how we defend the spread. Again, without being here and you going, well, what if this happens and what if that happens? And again, us being able to talk through it, that's just the skeleton of it. Thank you.